Welcome everyone, hope your day is fine and dandy and you're enjoying what you're seeing today on the channel. Have you booked anything today? Have you not? Oh, you will be. It's time now to introduce you to an incredible tour and cruise package for next year, and this is your chance to see the wonderful Rocky Mountains of Canada with its stunning scenery and dramatic vistas on a fully escorted tour next September, and then come and cruise with me and lots of new friends as we celebrate MSC Cruises' first season sailing in Alaska with an exclusive week of sightseeing and adventures on one of their glamorous ships. Now, this 30-night bucket ticket trip starts on the 9th of September next year, and we'll whisk you first off from the UK to start the story of this one-off Natural Wonders showcase. Let's start with your journey through the Rockies, and Mark is here as your guide.
Welcome to Canada, a land of towering Rockies, glistening lakes and skies that stretch endlessly. Your adventure begins in Calgary, where urban charm meets the rugged beauty of the West. Upon arrival, check in at your hotel and enjoy a day at leisure to explore the city, relax, or simply soak up the vibrant atmosphere. The next morning, travel west along the Trans-Canada Highway to the rolling foothills of the Rockies, where majestic peaks rise dramatically on the horizon. Explore Banff National Park and take in iconic sights, including the landmark Banff Springs Hotel and Bow Falls. Continue to Lake Louise, one of the country's most photographed lakes, its vivid waters framed by soaring mountains. In the afternoon, check into your hotel in Banff and spend the evening exploring Banff Avenue with its charming streets, boutique shops and inviting cafes. For a truly unforgettable perspective, take the optional Banff gondola to the summit of Sulphur Mountain for sweeping views of the Bow Valley. Day 3 will begin with a drive along the Icefields Parkway, widely regarded as one of the most scenic routes in the world. Crystal clear glacial lakes, cascading waterfalls, dense forests and snow-capped peaks unfold at every turn as you enter Jasper National Park, passing the Athabasca River along the way. For a thrilling experience, take the optional Ice Explorer tour on the Athabasca Glacier and witness the ancient ice up close. Return to Banff in the late afternoon and enjoy time to relax after a day of breathtaking scenery. The following day, continue through the Rockies on a historic route once used by railroad engineers and fur traders. Stop at Emerald Lake in Yoho National Park before crossing the dramatic Kicking Horse Pass and traversing Glacier National Park's imposing Selkirk Mountains. Pause at Craigellachie, the site of the Canadian Pacific Railway's last spike. Then cross the Monashee Mountains before arriving in Kamloops, a rugged interior town offering a striking contrast to the soaring Rockies. Check into your hotel and unwind after a day of remarkable landscapes. On day 5, travel alongside the Thompson and Fraser rivers, where sheer canyon walls tower above rushing waters as you make your way towards the border. Enter the United States and continue to Seattle, a city of culture and innovation. Enjoy a sightseeing tour, taking in landmarks such as the Space Needle, Pike Place Market, and the vibrant city center. Check into your hotel and spend the evening at leisure, exploring the city's lively dining scene or unique attractions. This incredible 5-night escorted tour is your chance to experience a remarkable adventure through soaring mountains, shimmering lakes, picturesque towns, and dramatic river valleys, discovering unforgettable landscapes and vibrant places to explore at every turn.
And that will be such a memorable journey too as well. Thank you very much, Mark, for taking us through what looks spectacular. And remember, it's just part 1 of the story, as we always say on one of these cruise and tour shows. Next is your Alaskan cruise, and you won't be alone in enjoying this either. I have over 500 new friends so far, all waiting to meet you on board MSC Poesía on a cruise with Derek. And that means you've got me to contend with as well, aren't we there? I tell you what, I'm so glad. Honestly, I am so thrilled that we've got so many people who are coming to join us on this cruise, because I think there is a lot of people who have been thinking about Alaska. You might have seen wildlife shows on the TV and thought, oh, that's amazing, you know, tied it in with the cruising thing and thinking, oh, that's brilliant, because actually you're seeing it from the same kind of vantage point as the cameramen do who film these wildlife documentaries, really, if you think about it. And the chance to enjoy the cracking of the glaciers and hopefully some whale watching and things like that. I just think it's just so thrilling. It's just so different. And if you are someone who has never cruised, and there's lots of people coming with us who have never ever cruised before but have been waiting for this kind of opportunity. And I tell you what it is as well, it's not just the cruise, and it's certainly, I don't think, anything to do with the fact that I'm there. I think it's also about the combination of where we're going and the ship we're going on as well, because this is a smaller ship. 3,000 passengers, which in today's cruise world is sort of mid-size, I would say, and it's perfect for cruising Alaska. So on board, you've got everything that the bigger ships have. I love these. We call these the classic MSC ships. So you can see the Italian styling is just everywhere through the ship. I love the fact that everything has grand Italian names as well. But for a ship that is smaller, have you seen the massive variety of bars and lounges and things to do, places to be, viewpoints to enjoy Alaska? I mean, you could be up there playing mini golf whilst the glaciers are in the background, which I think would be quite a magical experience. This is a cruise with us as well, so I'll be there with our Cruise1st TV team, and it'll be great to meet you, great to catch up with you. We'll have exclusive events as a group, so we all get together as well, which I think is very, very nice. We'll have a big quiz, for instance. We might do a karaoke. We're working on the ideas for it at the moment, actually, obviously, because this is quite some way away. But we've got over 500 people with us, which is a great crowd. So, and what I can tell you from previous Cruise with Derek experiences is that people love that. They love the fact that you get to know people very, very quickly. They're people from, down the road, down the corner, the other end of the country, but lots of Brits together, all having a great time. And listen, if you're more of a nighttime person, these ships are perfect. If you're more of a daytime person, then absolutely, the ships are great for you as well. They're kind of right for everyone, because this is the right kind of ship for the right kind of destination. So for where we're going, I think what MSC have on offer here, have I told you about the premium extra drinks package? That's included as well, by the way. I mean, he's only just dropped that into conversation. I'll come back to it. Here's where we're going. So we go out of Seattle, we've got a day at sea, and we are into Ketchikan. This is the home of the totem poles and eagle watching and misty fjord trips, which you can book up with MSC as well. As soon as you're booked, you can start booking the excursions as well, which is great. From Ketchikan, we go to Icy Strait Point, and again, different kind of activities. You can take a wildlife tour, you can take one of the world's longest zip lines here as well, which I really fancy, or maybe a kayak adventure, or maybe just a walking tour. There's lots of different possibilities. Now, then we do some scenic cruising through Tracy Arm Fjord, and this is just magical. This is hopefully where we see the glaciers carving, we might see whales breaching. Who knows? I can't predict what we will see on that day. I know it will be magic, and we'll all be up there watching it. The same day we cruise into Juneau. This is the home of one of the biggest glaciers there is on Earth, pretty much, the Mendenhall Glacier, which is just amazing and always on the move. There are other adventures that you can book out of this port as well. And then we have an evening call, our final call. It's just a very short evening call into Victoria in Canada. And what we'll do there is some kind of farewell celebration, because this is our last night together on the cruise before we then disembark in Seattle the following day and then fly back to the UK. Lots of people are booked on the Cruise with Derek who are just having 1 or 2 nights in Seattle and the cruise. So this is something completely and utterly different. This gives you the chance to take that more immersive escorted tour across the Canadian Rockies. And it looks absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I've looked at the adventure. I would like to do it myself, I have to say. I would really love to do this because the Canadian Rockies just fascinate me, and there are a number of different ways of doing it, but this is just a perfect tour. So, how about it then? Your flights are included, your 5-night escorted Canadian Rocky Mountains tour, which of course ends with a full tour in Seattle as well, plus your week-long exclusive Alaska cruise with me and my team and over 500 new friends who are already booked and on board with us. You've also got your premium extra drinks package as well, and your tips are included. And more importantly, this is all about the magic of Alaska for a whole week of incredible cruising next September. And we have the most superb price for this combined set of experiences, the Alaska cruise and that wonderful escorted 5-night tour through the Canadian Rockies. And the sights you will see on that are honestly breathtaking. A deposit today of just £299 each will get this secured for you. What I would say is do this sooner rather than later, because the prospect of this tour has only just arrived with us when we already have 500 plus people booked on the main cruise itself, who may well want to add the tour that you're getting in this package to that. And the places are always going to be very, very limited for the tour. So I'm not pushing or pressuring anybody whatsoever, but if you want this combination of the Rockies tour and the cruise with us in Alaska together for this amazing price, which is outstanding value, I would book it sooner rather than later. Here's everything that's included, and I've tried to answer as many questions that I think you might have in advance. But if you've got a question, please do just call us. Remember, it never costs you a penny to call us. 0800 953 4700. All of the team know about this offer, know about this experience. As I say, for the cruise element of this, which is a separate offer on its own with a Seattle stay, we have over 500 people booked already to come on this sailing. It is amazing. And seriously, this is really, really good. And listen, this is what it's all about. I've been waiting. I mean, listen, I've got to the grand old age of 34 plus VAT and have never seen Alaska. And this is what it's all about as well, because MSC are cruising for the first time in Alaska next season between May and September. And what we're doing is we're at the back end of that season. And that's a really poignant time to be in Alaska as well. Having seen many wildlife documentaries and sort of seen how Alaska changes through the year, actually either end of the season is a great time to be there, actually, because of course, remember, the reason there aren't Alaska cruises in the winter, so sort of October right the way through to April, May, no Alaska cruises at all, is because it's all frozen and it all kind of, you know, everything stops. It's too snowy, it's too frozen, it's too solid, you can't sail through it. So this is coming to the back end of the season. So, you know, it's kind of a really special time to be there, and I am really, really looking forward to this as well. And the more I've known about this, the more research we've done into it as well, the more we've got to look forward to. I cannot wait. I don't know if you saw at the top of the show, but my case is already packed. I am ready to go. I know it's still quite a way off. Can I just say as well, if you are already booked on the main cruise and you want to add the Rockies offer that we've seen as part of this package, please do just get in touch with the team. We can add that, not a problem. 0800 953 4700. But if you're new into this as well, and maybe you've looked at some of those sort of tailored holiday providers that maybe look at experiences in this part of the world, you'll know how that, you know, it stacks up really, really quickly and becomes very, very expensive. With this, you're getting that lovely escorted tour, but you're also getting an Alaska cruise in there as part of it. I mean, the two things really do go together. The Canadian Rockies and Alaska cruising, they kind of have to be seen together. And this is an amazing way of doing that as well. Remember, it's deposits today to get this booked. And I hope that you do, because you know what? I can't wait to be up in Alaska, top deck, looking at the glaciers with a glass of something like this in my hand. And I hope you'll come and join us as well. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.